Snow has reached the Twin Cities. We'll have the stories in detail in 1 hour on WCCO Television for the Great Northwest.
This evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Beverly Sills and Miss Carol Burnett.
Thrilled. And I'm thrilled, too. No, I mean, I'm really thrilled. Because for the first time in my life, I'm 38 here. No, I want to explain, though. We wore these jerseys for you people up there and up there and up there so that you could tell us apart. Right, Beverly? I mean, it's difficult because we're both female.
And we both have red hair.
Yeah, and we both sing.
Carol, while we're ahead, maybe we should retire these numbers.
You got it, Bev. Okay.
You know, there's really very little difference in our voices.
You think there's no there's difference in our voices?
Very little.
Well, what? Come on now, Beverly. I feel like a bass standing next to one of the world's greatest sopranos.
Listen, I know exactly how you feel. I feel like one of the world's greatest sopranos standing next to a bass. Carol, the only difference between us is one little octave.
1 octave?
8 little notes.
You're kidding, that's it? Really? That's the only difference between our voices. 8 little notes? 1 octave?
1 octave.
So what's a big deal? We're only an octave apart. 8 little steps on the musical line. 8 little steps between your pipes and mine. Only an octave apart. We're only an octave
Burnett at the Met. Another presentation in the Sentry collection of fine television entertainment is brought to you by Sentry Insurance and the thousands of men and women who make Sentry what it is, a big insurance company that doesn't act like a big insurance company. Sentry Insurance.
We've auditioned over 40 girls for this opera, and now we've narrowed it down to 2. Would the first girl come out, please? Miss Bushkin. Miss Bushkin.
You mean me?
You are Miss Bushkin.
Oh, yes. I just thought with all the other girls back there, you couldn't possibly
Now,
be...
Miss Bushkin, would you please walk to the center of the stage? May I ask what you're doing, Miss Bushkin?
Well, you told me to go to the center of the stage, and I want to do exactly as you said. I would have really brought a ruler along, but I had no idea that you would really pick on me and do everything.
You're fine, Miss Bushkin.
I think a teensy-weensy bit to the left would really have it right.
Freeze! Thank you. And now will the other girl come out, please? Miss Freebus.
Hi.
Miss Bushkin, where are you going?
Home. Thank you for considering me, and it's nice to know I came in second.
Bye, honey.
Miss Bushkin, we haven't even begun yet. Would you come back, please?
Hey, wait a minute. This isn't going to take too long, is it? You know, it's Thursday and the stores are open tonight.
Miss Bushkin, may I call you Blanche?
Of course you may call me Blanche. My name is Barbara, but Blanche is all right. I mean, if you like Blanche, Blanche it is, or Harriet, or Shirley, whatever, you know, that's just fine.
When do you first remember wanting to become an opera singer?
Well, it may have been when all my relatives were wiped out in the cyclone. Or it could have been when my great-uncle was blown away in the tornado. Or maybe when my legal guardian was struck by lightning. But I do remember there was a radio in the orphanage.
Oh, brother.
Oh, no. No, we lost him, too.
Say, honey, years ago, didn't I see you on Strike It Rich?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was supposed to be on that program. But on my way to the studio, the bus...
Don't tell me the bus crashed, right?
Oh, no. The bus driver attacked me.
I don't believe this.
The police didn't believe it either. I spent 12 years in jail. But even in jail, the radio was my best friend.
Let's get back to the radio. Does it have any special significance?
Well, actually, you see...
Of course it has special significance. Haven't you been listening to this poor woman? The radio was her only escape in life. And on the radio, she heard the opera, she fell in love with the opera and wanted to be an opera singer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Miss Freebus, may we continue? Now, Miss Bushkin, would you please sing a scale?
Oh, come on.
Miss Freebus, please.
Listen, I don't understand what's going on here. You promised me this part last night. I mean, don't you remember whispering it in my ear, huh? I mean, why humiliate this poor girl any longer? Or can I add this to your list of kicks? I mean, what gives, Larry? Huh?
Miss Bushkin, your scale, please. Miss Freebus, may we hear a scale from you now?
For me?
A scale, please.
Oh, come on, Larry. You know how I sing. Like in the shower.
I'd like to hear you now.
You're serious about this, aren't you? Well, all righty. Hit it. Lower.
Thank you both. Would you mind holding on just a few seconds while we make our final decision?
Sure, Lair. This won't take long, honey. Oh, I love your outfit.
It was the only thing I managed to save from the flood.
Where'd you get your hair done?
Oh, this isn't my hair. You see, I lost all my hair.
Don't. Well, anyway, it's a nice wig.
Oh, thank you. My fiancé gave it to me.
Oh.
Before his accident.
Larry!
We'd like to use both of you, but unfortunately, we can only use one.
Oh, gee. Hey, you know, I'm sorry you didn't get the part, but you're really good. No kidding, you ought to keep it up. Keep up the good work. Oh, and say, listen, if you want tickets to see this show or anything like that, you just call me. I'm in the book. Freebus, Sheila.
Miss Bushkin,
Yeah?
you got the part.
Me?
What?
Miss Bushkin,
Here.
the part is yours.
Yeah, well, I should have known. I should have known.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, hey, listen, that's okay, Miss Bushkin. I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, this ain't the first time this has happened. You know?
Miss Freebus, please.
Just hold your horses a minute here, Larry.
Thank you for coming, Miss Freebus.
You're welcome. Good luck, kid. Oh, Larry, hey, I didn't tell you, I met this guy last week, Nigel. And, he's gonna take real good care of me. He happens to be a very close personal friend of Prince Charles's. You may not know it, but you just might be looking at the next Queen of England. Oh, and by the way, Larry, I'm keeping the coat.
Moving day at Sentry Insurance. When you take good care of your customers, you grow. And when you grow, you need room to expand. So these Sentry people are moving to new and larger quarters near Phoenix. About the same time, other Sentry people were moving to larger quarters too. In Massachusetts, Wisconsin, Australia, England, and Hong Kong. A big worldwide organization? Not so big we forgot what made us successful. The kind of personal service we give to each one of our customers. So Maureen O'Connor makes sure your car insurance claim gets settled on time and not lost in the move. Rose McElfresh remembers to call a customer about the fire insurance on his business. And unpacking doesn't keep Ed Zander from making the change you need on your life insurance. Sentry people. Friendly, helpful people. That may not be what you expect at a big insurance company, but that's the way it is at Sentry.
A big insurance company doesn't have to act like a big insurance company. That's Sentry's policy.
say about her, except that she is the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my privilege to introduce the one and only number 24.
I just changed the insurance on my car. Went with Sentry Insurance. Want to know why? Just listen to my old policy. And I quote, "The company shall defend any suit alleging such bodily injury or property damage and seeking damages which are payable under the terms of this policy, even if any of the allegations of the suit are groundless, false, or fraudulent." Unquote. You got to be a lawyer to understand that, and I'm not. And now listen to how Sentry put that same thing into plain talk. If you're sued by someone for damages because of a car accident, even if the accusations aren't true, we'll defend you. Hire and pay a lawyer and pay all defense costs. The plain talk car policy, developed exclusively by Sentry Insurance. I like it. Now I know what I'm paying for.
A big insurance company doesn't have to act like a big insurance company. That's Sentry's policy.
In many operas, there are non-singing roles that are sometimes more demanding than the singing ones. So they tell me. One of the best known of these is Olga, the maidservant, in the opera Katerina the Great. As the scene begins, we see Olga, who tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is playing the part for the first time.
Flowers for Katarina, flowers for Katarina. I shall be the charm Katarina, the new Serena. Flowers for Katarina. A drink for Ivan. Anton. Boris. And you. Dmitri. Igor. And you. Misha, Tasha, Alyosha, Stasha. And Uncle Vanya. Uncle Vanya. A drink for Rimsky, Korsky,
This is about the least busy place at Sentry Insurance, where our National Claims Review Board meets. No big insurance company can satisfy all its customers all the time. But people demand satisfaction when there's a claim to be paid. After all, that's why you buy insurance. If any Sentry policyholder thinks the claim settlement he gets isn't fair, he can appeal it, right up to our Claims Review Board. Since the board was set up, of the first 150,000 claims Sentry handled, only 3 got appealed here. And 2 of those were settled to the policyholder's satisfaction. You know, one thing that determines how much an insurance company charges is what kind of service they'll give you. People must like the claim service at Sentry, or else this room would be a lot busier.
A big insurance company doesn't have to act like a big insurance company. That's Sentry's policy.
Don't you hate to get letters written by some computer? I do. So I write longhand to our Sentry Insurance customers. And I use this, our Sentry Peoplegram. And look what it says on top. Excuse our informality, but in this age of computers, we think it's nice to hear from people once in a while. And you know what? I even get the nicest letters back. Like when we heard from a man named Johnson. Now, this particular Mr. Johnson didn't match with any of the Johnsons in our files. And we have 39 feet of Johnson files in the office. So we had to plow through 39 feet of files to find him. But we found him. Turns out the policy was really under his father's name, not his. Sure, the mistake made some extra work for us, but we understand. We're human, too.
A big insurance company doesn't have to act like a big insurance company. That's Sentry's policy.
Our little table? Goodbye. To the past. All alone. I'm so all alone. Let's do our Chinese blues.
No sunshine when he's gone. It's not warm when he's away. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and he's always gone too long. Anytime he goes away, wonder this time where he's gone.
street of soul, the boulevard of broken dreams, where gigolo and gigolette wake up to find their eyes are wet with tears that still all broken. Tonight, what? You mustn't think of him. Oh, yeah. No more memories. Don't play. Tonight I must forget music. Life's strong. Please. We got a
That's Jim Parker. He runs about the biggest electrical contracting firm around here, 125 employees. And you know, Jim's business grew because he did a good job for his customers. So when he needed life insurance, he looked around for a company that would do a good job for him. He knew Sentry Insurance, liked the way they handled the insurance on his business, but he didn't think of Sentry for life insurance. Then he found out Sentry has one of the fastest growing life companies in the business with over $2 billion of life insurance in force. So today, Jim's Sentry coverage includes group life insurance for his firm, plus individual life policies on Jim and his wife. Maybe you wouldn't expect a company to take care of both your business and life insurance, but maybe you don't know Sentry.
A big insurance company doesn't have to act like a big insurance company. That's Sentry's policy.
Joint. I told you you'd like it here. Oh, I do. I really do like it here, but I gotta tell you something. I don't yet feel that I quite belong here at the Met.
Oh, come on. Nobody really belongs here. Look, my real name is Bubble Silverman. I'm from Brooklyn. Does a Bubble Silverman from Brooklyn belong here?
I'm surprised they let you in.
Well, I mentioned your name.
Really?
No.
Oh. I didn't think so, but I'll tell you, Bubble Silverman does belong at the Met.
And so does Carol Burnett. Buddies. Pals. Friends. Sisters.
It's Bubbles and Burnett together at the Met. And there's no limit to the damage that we can do. Things we wouldn't dream of doing alone become possible dreams when Brooklyn teams with sand and song. Together we've got guts. Together, we're the nuts, and we can do no wrong as long as we're two. Although we may be the most unlikely duet, yet you can't stop us till you get a team to top us at the Met. Burnett and Bubbles, Bubbles and Burnett. together make a team. A team that's running out of steam. The two together can't be beat. But oh my back, oh my feet. Burnett and Bubble. Burnett and Bubble. Together as a band.
You know what I get a kick out of? Those stories about there being an auto accident, and 2 seconds later, the insurance adjuster is there with a check.
Look, I'm an insurance adjuster for Sentry Insurance. We're fast, but we're not that fast. Sure, we've got drive-in claim service and even phone-in. But Sentry thinks there's something even more important than being fast. Being fair. Show you what I mean. See this bumper? Looks like you could straighten it right out. But look closer. The chrome is broken. That'll rust. The Sentry Adjuster's Manual says we don't do things halfway. I'm authorizing the garage to replace that bumper. Not that Sentry likes to throw money away, because it's our policyholders' money. On the other hand, it's our policyholders' bumper.
A big insurance company doesn't have to act like a big insurance company. That's Sentry's policy.
We're only ourselves apart. 8 little steps on the musical line. 8 little steps between your plight and mine. Only an octave, only an octave. One teensy weensy teensy weensy little octave. Wait a minute.
The part of the director was played by Paul Dooley. Sills and Burnett at the Met. Another presentation in the Sentry collection of fine television entertainment was brought to you by Sentry Insurance and the thousands of men and women who make Sentry what it is, a big insurance company that doesn't act like a big insurance company. Sentry Insurance.
World television premiere starring Gene Hackman.
I came over here one thing and one thing only. That's to get Chong-Ye, and that's what I'm going to do. I was set up, wasn't I?
Popeye stalks the Frenchman to the end of the chase in French Connection 2. Due to mature themes, your discretion advised.
Tomorrow's Friday night movie on CBS.
On the scene tonight, as many as 3,000 may have died in Turkey earthquake. Hundreds of Americans about to be released from Mexican jails. O.J. breaks his own record, and winter arrives in the Twin Cities.
you know what weavewood is? It's real American walnut. Cut into strips, waterproofed, and woven into tableware like this salad bowl. Beautiful, isn't it? But look, it's dishwasher proof and virtually unbreakable. Weavewood bowls and trays. Beautiful wood that's dishwasher proof and tough. It's the real thing.
A great Christmas gift available in all gourmet shops at Dayton's.
Frozen pizza for dinner? That never could fill me up. Not till Totino's deep crust pizza. It's brand new. Now this crust is really deep, but it eats nice and light. And nobody tops a pizza like Totino's deep crust. Crushed tomatoes, tangy cheese, and big chunks of meat. Deep crust is one heck of a meal, right, boys?
Right, yeah. Totino's new deep crust pizza in combination sausage or pepperoni.
It's one heck of a meal.
The Donaldson's Blitz is back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Save an incredible 20% on every lamp in stock by such famous makers as Stifel, Westwood, and Schiller-Cordy. Save 20 to 80% on dinnerware and glassware by Mikasa, Franciscan, Noritake, and Gorham. Plus Lennox barware and Oxford bone china. And use Donaldson's holiday bonus plan. The Donaldson's Blitz is back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Donaldson's.
Of course.
WCCO, television for the Great Northwest.
Good evening, everyone. The season's first major snowstorm is underway in the Twin Cities, and while much of the snow appears to be melting away, slippery conditions exist on metro roadways, and several minor accidents have been reported, including a car that veered into a swamp in Anoka. Happily, no one was injured there. By tomorrow, the forecasters say the weather situation could change dramatically when the temperatures drop and the precipitation continues. It may very well be a day of snow shovels and backaches and somewhat hazardous driving. Bud Kraling will join us at the top of the scene tonight with the latest details.
From WCCO Television News, this is The Scene Tonight with Dave Moore and Susan Spencer reporting.
Your hour has arrived at last. How does it feel to be the personal hero of hundreds of snowmobile manufacturers, skiers, and farmers alike?
I'm afraid there might be a few. I can just see the person in the automobile. Of course, they're not watching television.
No.
They're driving 200 or 300 miles tonight as the temperature gets to that freezing point. We're expecting 28 degrees to be the low, so start to freeze by early tomorrow morning. Right now, the roads are in fair winter driving conditions, mostly slush and wet, about